We are back in the realm of Final Fantasy. So, the last thing we were supposed to do is... Let me go to the world map. Soul holder. How do I get back to... Wait, wrong button. Back to the world map. We're supposed to be heading... the Lost Wing. Wait. Music is always so chill. This game has some of the best OST I've ever heard in my life. We're here. Make for Northreach. Am I supposed to walk this shit? You're kidding me. The shop. Travel to this obelisk. Obelisk. Don't do it, Paul. It's the equivalent of a Dragon Ball Evolution sequel. Wait, which? Am I watching the Dollar Theater? You have a Dollar Theater? The Chancla. Yo, just banger after banger tracks. Look at this. This whole game just running around with this OST feel like an anime intro, outro. It feels like a childhood game I've played my whole life. Warm up fight. Worgen. That was my World of Warcraft class when I was this 16-year-old. I almost slashed my own doggo. Worgen. Hold up. Let me take off those other quests because side quests, I like doing side quests that that impact the world. These don't have that much of an impact, so I just want to do a story for now. They're still showing up like that. They're still popping up. Whatever. We would gladly pay 15 to watch that movie again for the 5th time.
There.
$5 to $7.
North. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
The dame at the brothel. Northreach, we've absolutely activated the obelisk. Saying given the only FF you played is 12. You gotta play FF7 and FF16. These are...
A moment. I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Branded.
Mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Oh, yo.
You think you...
It's cast ran through all these chicks.
Clive?
What? Like incarnation.
Or the dame.
Nasty. I'm trying to jump into auto and sin slappy seconds turns.
To my less preferred, Clientele.
Clientele.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
I just want information.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
What did you just say? My camera just froze. Unless...
Unless, of course, His master deigned to appear.
His master deigned to appear.
That will do nicely.
Oh no. I need an adult.
I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
What? He's talking like parables and riddles and... Hey, yo, unmolested? What does she mean by that? She a ho-ho? Be gone with that. Oh no. I need to go take a bath after this. The Dalmekians. Did they create the Dalmeki balls? The chocobos here. Yo, I really would like to go horseback riding with some chocobos have inspired me.
Tut,
What are you doing?
We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
She just made me her bitch.
This, and no more my masters than you are, but it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want.
Yeah, if the purpose is to kill or destroy the crystals, we make the bearers into basically the Super Saiyans.
Back to the Vale already?
It flips everything on its head.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
She for the streets.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now.
Oi, hold up.
They're stopping Ifrit in his tracks.
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Bro, the racism here is insane. I really hope we destroy the crystals and all the bearers just become the Super Saiyans. The slaves become the masters at that point. Because these crystals got these guys talking in some type of way that I want to backhand.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
Oh.
As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me,
Bro.
speak more at the Vale.
I can't deal with this woman for the streets. She, in like the 2 minutes I've been talking to her, she just... Every guy I know, from the guards to everybody from back there, from Otto, everybody's run through this. Ah, my head, 911, call the police for real. You get a dip because I passed this. All right, Shadow, appreciate you, brother, still coming through. Clive finished showed him the boots. She's asking for a guy's dick. The backhand. She's like, yes, I serve the guards, and yes, I serve Otto, and yes, I serve Sid. Okay, we get it. Everybody has, it's a business. We get it. Shit.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
And
Bubonic plague in a person right here. Isabel.
is feeling unwell.
I named my car the first time I got it Bella.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you,
Stunning.
my dear.
Yes.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
Wash your ass. She needs a bath.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
You got the moon. Here, of course you got the moon type of thing. I see some random shorts today with that dude. What's his name? There's that new guy that's popping up on social media, Zerka, and he was talking about how the moon and the psychic powers, and then you got the chicks with like the sleepy eyes and the psychic powers and the Egyptian stuff and all that shit. I was like, of course they're gonna throw that here.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
No.
That's the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I need to search for himself.
Oh, and take this.
Seal obtained. You obtain moon and stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now.
Damn, she's just about to jump on me like a Cyberman.
If you find anything, ask for me there.
Okay. There's that music. Yo, Rogue Pharaoh with the $1. He says, Paul, the next area you're finna get you for real. Okay, we ready. Cause it's like, I don't want to stop. Not in her depth. No, you guys are cooking her. Her outfit's pretty though. Like, come on, Isabel. The outfit is actually lit. Like the blue and then the contrast with like those golden things around the arms. That's pretty cool. I wish women dressed like that. Like, yo, how's this not dressed? She just like, oh my god. Wait, where is she? The golden pieces around her arms, that's pretty dope, man. I wish we still kind of dressed like this in today's society, where we had armor pieces and there's someone that just was getting, wait, they took right back to her? The veil Curtis on and investigate Tatiana's whereabouts. Okay, me and Togo have some things to do. You finna get taken down. Cool. Next area had jelly down. Okay. Let's see this.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she...
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's
Tatienne.
see what the chambermaid can tell us then.
Chambermaid.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
I've been here for 5 seconds. Everybody talking about him.
Work begins later.
I'm told you share a bedchamber. Did she say anything?
Before she went missing, only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. Followed her around like a lost puppy. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so...
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did.
You've been...
Don't let him get away with...
A man from the garrison.
Garrison. Oh, I thought Tiana.
The barracks is in order.
A trip to the barracks. Okay. Must now Tatiana.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Nah, I'm good.
And I suppose...
Boss. Yo, look at that view though.
I think I might see you tonight.
Oh my god. Yo, fuck all this. Look at over here. Wow. Iceberg that sunk the Titanic, and then you got a giant royal castle next to it. Is that a crystal? Is that a mother crystal itself? Because they said they're the size of mountains. That would make sense if they're just right in front of it, guarding it. With the whole kingdom and castle. Oh man, I would love to go for a walk. I would love to go on my own Nalu adventure right here. Exploration, yes. It's crazy. Yes. The Spider-Verse thing. What work are we talking about? This is, yo. Craziness. These guys doing. They got a bunch of crystals right here, so that would make sense. We have to destroy these crystals, because this is why these guys have slaves. They're using the crystals so they don't destroy their bodies, and if these crystals are using the air and the ether and they're draining all the life from the place, it makes sense for just the bearers to be the ones to basically be... They're walking Super Saiyans, but their bodies are going to get used up and petrified as they go along, but that makes more sense. Like, look at Sid. Sid is no slave. This music just makes me want to go outside, light up a campfire. If I didn't have no bills to pay, light up a campfire, smoke a fat spliff, or just drink with the homies and like have a guitar and play it and just chill.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He
It's a
wears
brothel.
the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Oh, you can't clap no cheeks.
Only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name...
Yannick.
Count of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back.
The dame thanks you.
Thank you. They have to just took their piece.
Back to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Isabel. I wonder what if there's any crucial side quests. You have a bard.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see.
That's crazy. This whole place respects the dame's brooch. She has the power here. She has all the power here.
Tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Music in the background.
Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but you'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
I heard like a giant crashing in the background. It's just like God of War, right? I have a feeling. Tornado, yep. This game could be Game of the Year, but Spider-Man 2 coming in October. Yo, that's the thing. That's the sad part. We have banger after banger. One of the things that me and Sean were talking about with this game. Yeah, those cups are epic. There's something about this, like with God of War Ragnarok last year. I gotta say, I still say God of War 2018 for me was one of the greatest games I ever played because this game showed me how they fucked up the God of War Ragnarok fight with Thor versus Jormungandr. Because you see Ifrit fighting all of these bosses. You've seen all of these little, from the beginning when he's fighting the Phoenix to when he's fighting the Windchick Garamund. So the way they fought right there, they didn't have that fight with Thor versus Jormungandr. That is such a missed opportunity. This game shows you how to fight with the Titans. God of War did not do that. That's what they were missing from Ragnarok. But the fact, I think this game right now is Game of the Year.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Wow. But Spider-Man 2 is also dropping this year, and Spider-Man is also a heavy hitter, so I gotta say, Insomniac has been on point. But this game right now is no less than a 9. No less than a 9 at all. If Insomniac is confident, they're gonna be like, we'll take on the challenge. If not, I say delay that till next year. Polish it up even more, delay it till next year. Let this game get Game of the Year. So far, yep, Game of the Year. Tough games, the plot, the graphics, everything. And all the gods beat the shit out of Ifrit in FF15. I didn't see that though, but damn. Ifrit got his ass beat. Now he comes back here as the main character.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
They're just racist.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Oh, shall I be gone?
Thanks for nothing.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stopped to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah, if you seek him out. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him, and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Jeez, the dame's brooch protects me more than like some royal decree. My own father's army can't protect me as much as this dame's brooch in this area. That's how bad the slave trade is here.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Damn, they just called me brave. This kid, no crystals, and they got her air drying the laundry. They got the bearer just doing the laundry stuff. Oh my god. They got her drying out their dirty drawers.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
This makes no sense because these branded could smite these guys.
At the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course.
And again, they fight back with crystals.
I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was an antique. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not. I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Treating her like Aphrodite. Okay. This is how Twitch and Kick and all these... They're treating her like a hot tub streamer. Come on, man. Even in the gaming realm. Come on. They down bad for real. Thank God G4. If that drops too, this is gonna be a crazy year. He said anything. I'm deaf.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the ledge.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Nice. I didn't expect like this thing to just pop up all dramatic because it's just, oh, it's a level up, that's why. Like, why are they giving me such a dramatic? Oh shit.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
They're just on the outskirts of town. This would be the norm. Okay, that's the other part about the Renaissance time. You're gonna see dead bodies like this regularly.
Been busy.
Have you guys seen a dead body like this in real life? They fix that thing. They clean up dead bodies so quick in society, you don't even see it.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to, by the looks of things. I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else.
Bro, she's for the streets and he couldn't.
Comb. Think she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him.
What is wrong with him?
Talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealing.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Might sound better coming from me, maybe, yeah. Maybe. They've been eaten by hounds.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
You haven't seen any bodies, just car crashes, never the bodies. Yup. Need Budokai 3 and 2 remastered. Do animals count? Nah, animals don't count because you see animals all the time. You see animals run over all the roadkill, but you never see the human bodies. It's crazy when you think about it. Like, think about how fast our society in this matrix that we live in, they clean up the bodies like that. Like, even if a person died over there or they got hit in the car crash or they're dead on the scene, they clean that within minutes. Like, you really don't see death like you would in this place where you see bodies rotting on the outside, eaten by wolves and shit outside the forest, and this ominous music is in the background.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be
Yes.
pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me.
Short
I
walk.
was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yeah, she's dead. Eaten by wolves with her jealous, glowing tail. Kingdom Hearts 2 music sounding.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is
Tatiana's gone.
uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne.
Weathered comb.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
West, complete. The Dame. Somebody play Blueface, baby. Box down, Tatiana.
I should go.
Let's go.
Before you do, the Vale counts among its patrons. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't
It's
possibly
critical
be
info.
true now, could it?
I will. And thank you again.
They're about to march from the north to the south because the Blight's taken over the north. And they're coming down here for the resources. Wait, you...
Lie.
Merchant, you got potions?
Or be gone.
Strength.
And
So for me to get up there, there's a path through here. Jeez, they just hit me with the B word. That's the N word of this game. Every time they call you a bearer, that's them saying the N word with the hard R. That's really what it is. This game has cemented that. All you do as soon as you walk in, bearer. Like shit. What's destination here, boy?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
Here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Deserter come home. We're taking the back door. They even call me a wanker. The pleasure houses. Look at the architecture of this house, though. It's held to maintenance that, but art style is just wow.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
As I was about to say.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Man just handed her a fat stack of cash.
How do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Glass gate.
Shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
It's just like modern day.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Not noble at all.
Our fate means nothing to them.
Makes no sense.
No. This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried.
He's tried.
Never gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I don't blame him at all.
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Maybe we're always getting it in the next room.
We have a gate to crash, and once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
World won't save itself. Where are we? Right here? That's where we're headed. We're right here. We're headed here. Pivotal moment in the story and we cannot return. Gimme. Let's see this. Drake's head. This is a giant mining operation. We got 3 Titan gods walking in here.
It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Crystal's curse. All right.
Come on, this way.
This way.
Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
A single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it is.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Nice. I ain't hesitating to use this berserk ability. It's a stealth mission, so like I really feel like I'm in it. Yeah, beat the birds.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Come on, Sid, get your fat ass out of there. I can't get in. Jill needs more lines. She's still kind of more of a background character. Or she's just that chill. Matches the character, but...
And all good things must come to an end.
Tifa and Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, even the other chick, what was her name? The red headband. Had more personality. I just can't remember her off the top of my head.
Captain, to arms, men! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
We made mad noise just now. What is this? A big bubba. Does he have a hand cannon?
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
What the fuck?
Then let's shut him up.
A hand cannon? Black powder.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
You feel that?
It's Ether.
Then we better make this quick. Tense though.
There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Oh. Shit.
Keep your distance, boy. My wounds, boy. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Why won't you die?
Because you missed every shot, my guy.
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashik.
Ay, ay, ay. Look, it's here. The man's using it as a rocket. Who equipped him with this shit? Yo.
But hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
There, boy. Get him, boy.
Look, it's here. No,
Not this time.
ouch, I'm trapped in a corner. Big Bubba got me in a corner. No, I'm not in the prison shower. Move. I went from brothel to prison shower. No. There we go.
You know what to do, boy.
I'm gonna use the strike tonic, but whatever. I already used the berserk ability.
Get him.
Black powder, that means everything's gonna start spawning.
This time.
Hard launch. Nice. Yeah, the combat in this is just impeccable. We beat the Imperial Cannoner. Sub-Zero. What's up? Dom's calling the imposter out in the chat. You seen that? The ignition damage has been increased. We took out the Akashic Cannoner.
Get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
They dropped the word ether in here like it's eco. My face cam froze. Hold up.
God, duty.
I dropped this so full.
In this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Sylvester, yeah. They dropped the word ether like it's the eco, the Mako of this game from Final Fantasy.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Pretty high potions just chilling here. Some steel silk. want to save the strength potions for when I actually get to a boss fight, because I don't know when the next merchant's gonna come here. And if you got Bahamut running around and we got 3 of us, that might be the fight. Gosh, Minor.
The gods.
Not too far gone. These has made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
He said we could call her Isabel. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
They weren't meant to keep people out. They were meant to keep the Akashic in. Oh, shit. These guys are zombie-fied down here in the mines. Unstable bridge. Good.
Right. Oh, yo. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Yo, just use the air power. And grab him. Jill, freeze something. Think fast. Make it ice bridge. Oh, you're just gonna stand there, Jill? Jill, you are such a background character. I don't... They got so many interesting characters here. Even the Titan dude got more personality than Jill.
Thank you.
Look on the bright side.
The bald Titan with that got the urn of his chick. Ex-Benedicta has more personality than Jill. I'm just gonna say that. Jill is just background. Jill's giving you Ashley vibes from Resident Evil 4. Man's had no hops. No hops. You see that? Jelly buying this game tomorrow. It's worth. Biggs and Wedge. Oh, throwing them back. If you get Odin, we could pull off Virgil moves. Don't drop the soap, Paul. We ain't trying to drop no soap down here. They turned this into a prison. Basically, they trapped everybody down here to the mines with this ether killing everything, turning them to zombies. The Akashic. War cry. So some of the opponents have a war cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance of battle. So that's the buffer. The captain. Legionnaire, Miner. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna just fight everything. I use the strength tonic.
Give them all you've got. That's enough. Sick of Toggle. Stay down.
This is the captain.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Look at all these crystals, bro. You ever went into one of those crystal selling shops? Those motherfuckers have like a little pamphlet with the crystals ability, all that shit, and they be running you for the most. Steel silk. The crystals and gems thing though, like ever since Crash Bandicoot, that shit has always been like the sound effect of grabbing a crystal from Crash Bandicoot always used to mesmerize me, to be honest. PS1 days. And even Spyro collecting the gems. Pathway was over there, but what's this? A piece of loot there that I want to grab. It's just pulling me here. Probably something I'm gonna fight. This looks like a trap. Where's Big Bubba? Is this the main way? No, you just kick this. Man's had no hops. High key looks beautiful. Yo, Evil Angel from Breaking Benjamin's been in your head for so long. Yo, I used to listen to that every day on the way to school. Without how much college used to depress me. Put me to sleep. On my way to like a 7 a.m. math class. Put me to sleep, Evil Angel. Yo, technically that fits Clive's character, Ifrit. That's basically his theme. I would say that's the best theme to play for Clive. When he looked at that mural with like the god form of the Ifrit, he's like, this freaking evil angel above him. What is going on here? It's like a demonic angel protecting him or what? What is this? It does, right? The stricken. He's listening to Disturbing Ecology. Yeah. This in Street Fighter. You can only get one big game, Bengals. Damn. Bengals. I think since you've seen so much of this game, if I was to say if you had to pick one, the replayability would be Street Fighter with the gang. But with this one, the story narrative, you can still watch this online. It depends. Have you met a female obsessed with crystals? Yes, I used to date. That's how I ended up in those crystal shops, bro. And they actually believe in that shit, and she got me one of those turquoise ones that was supposed to help me with like luck and money, and that shit did everything but. Fuck that shit. First thing in the morning, is that it? Still be in that. Music. Oh man.
No holding back. You know what to do, boy.
Yo, those chakra crystal shops be running you for the most money. I'm telling you, that's what they stayed in business, especially in New York. There's this one spot called the Time for Karma. Those motherfuckers just, it just felt like you'll get ripped off of there. I feel like they bought those pieces for like pennies online and then they just sell it for like 10 bucks. They bought this little rock that feels kind of plasticky for like pennies and they sold it for like 10 bucks. And I feel like they flipped that shit. Now I see people doing that on Instagram too. Like they'll preach a whole bunch of spirituality stuff and then here, buy my chakra crystal for 50 bucks. I was like, yo, there's a market for this. Staggered. Do I believe in it? I feel like for any of that crystal shit to work, you have to actually be in the mines like this and get that shit pure without nobody else touching it. Like if you were to go mine it yourself and let no other human hands and their energies pass over that shit. Because if you got like some like that has energy and it's been passed through everybody's hands, people picking it up and throwing it around, I think it's gonna be tainted or anything. Because there's the part of it, the belief that, yo, it has minerals when you're touching it or something with the energy of that. And I can kind of get it. I don't know, nothing beats the Crash Bandicoot crystals. Or the Spyro gems. This place is so almost. I would love to go and venture into a cave like this though. Oh man, look at this. The exploration. What up, ref? Bro, I haven't seen Paul in a while. You've been watching since I was like, you were like 10? I love you all. Yo, appreciate you, ref. Much love to you. This man pulled up at 12 just to say that. Thank you, man. Yo, it's crazy how people haven't been seeing me in their sub box. You see that? Right there. Ref J. Luke, special shouts to you, bro. You see that? It's like, yo, what is YouTube doing? They don't show me in the sub box no more. But he found me after 10 years. That's what's up. I was like, red flag, red flag, red flag. They do. They have one here. I have a friend that buys so many of them so often. I feel like they're overpriced. It's not even some money making. Buy this rock, you get all the bitches. Literally how it be when you walk into one of those shops. It really does. It really does. Those shops is wild. You're 20 now, 10 years strong. You're adding you on Twitch. Yo, thank you so much, Ref. 10 years of your life. That's half of your life. Yo, it's a pleasure to have been a part of your journey, like, of life. That's awesome, man. At least now I'm starting to show up in sub boxes again, so that's a good sign, hopefully. They do that on YouTube, still listening to all the old musics. That's what's up, bro. I just kicked this open, we're still heading further into the caves. Got a potion.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
I said ask 1.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Once again,
As if that was gonna keep us out.
Jill is a background character more so than Torgal. Torgal got no lines and still got more. You haven't stepped foot in one of your years and don't plan to? Yeah, that shit was a red flag, red flag. I don't know. Anybody else in the chat collect crystals? Let us know. What's your experience with that? Some of them pretty much not paying money for rocks. Yeah, yo, that shit. I was like, I ain't paying money for no rocks. I'd rather be on an expedition like this because they do have those where you go into the mines and you mine that shit for yourself and then you collect that and keep that as a part of your journey. That's what I would say is the only way I'm gonna be collecting these type of rocks. That's the only type of thing, because then I would have an adventure associated with it, and me knowing if I mine that shit myself, it's literally a mineral I found in the ground that it's mine, and nobody else will touch this. That some kid didn't chew on, like, and throw that shit back into the pile, you know what I mean?
Just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Because I'm telling you, some of those rocks some of those rocks in those stores, they feel cheap and plasticky, to be honest. To be really honest, some of them feel so plasticky, I feel like this is 50 cents and they got a $10 price tag on that. With a little printed out pamphlet telling you, ooh, the special abilities. I'd pay to go on an expedition. That's about it. Legacy Dad for show locked in now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. Much love to you, fam. You know what? Get this game right now. Fuck it, says Jelly. He's just like, yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Novi from The Legend of Zelda is a better character than Jill. I gotta play the new Zelda after this during this summer. Exactly, you'd have it as a memory? Absolutely not. Personally, it's a no. Yo, for real though, I would rather like mine a big ass gem, have that shit turn into like a necklace or something, like a chain. I think, who has that? Is that Cloud? Somebody has like that emerald piece. I forgot which character has it. But it looks like a dragon stone type of thing. It looks dope. That's the type of shit I would rock. That's about it.
There's no one about.
We just fought through all of these zombies just to find our way here, and there's no one about. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, mate. Oh, shit.
It would be big.
Yo.
Like this.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
The shades do dull the colors a little bit, so I gotta flip them off a little now and then. I want to squint to see this. The music.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Man walked. Yeah, like when people find shark teeth. Yes, yes. Just like that. Exactly that, Nalu. This music in the background, the organs playing. Amazing.